Hello, I'm Dionne from Meet the Arshas. I'm a mum of 5, and as a family we have currently been travelling around Southeast Asia for the past 8 months. We're currently in Malaysia, and I'd like to show you in this video what types of accommodation you can get, kind of budget friendly for a family of 6 to 7. So we started in Penang, and we've done Ipoh, Taiping, Cameron Highlands, and then we're heading to Kuala Lumpur and Johor Bahru. But what I'd like to do is show you the first part of our journey into Malaysia and the types of accommodation you can get. So we're kind of aiming for £20 to £30 a night. You can get cheaper accommodation, and obviously you can get more expensive accommodation, but I'd like to show you what you can get for your money for a big family.
Now, just in case you thought that being a travelling family was all about expensive, gorgeous resorts and chalets by the beach with all food included and just, pure luxury, that's not quite the case all the time. So to be a travelling family, sometimes you have to make compromises. We will look for budget-friendly accommodation to be able to enjoy a longer-term travel. Sometimes we get really lucky special deals and they're fabulous. Sometimes we do have luxurious apartments. It all depends on where you are in the season, if it's dry season or wet season. If it's a high season, everything's going to be more expensive. It depends also how many people are in your family. If there's only a family of 2 or 3, you're going to get better accommodation because your sort of money goes further. When you're looking for larger accommodations, it's generally a little bit more tricky, which you'll see in the video. So I'm happy to make those compromises knowing that I can travel long term with my family. Have a look and see what we found.
So this is the second place that we're staying. It's in a block of flats by the looks of it, like this.
Level 2.
Up there. Dad, did you just say oh?
A bit more basic in here
What?
than our previous house.
Oh.
You never actually know what you're going to get until you walk through the door. You may have seen the pictures, but until you walk through the door and see what you've been provided. Generally they'll always have a form of TV. Generally they'll have Wi-Fi, bedding and things like that, but you're lucky if you get a washing machine and a fully stocked kitchen, plates, spoons, knives, all of those things. You're lucky also if you get like washing products, like shampoo, conditioner, toilet roll, things like that. So yeah, it's a luck of the draw, and it's exciting to see when you get those things and when you don't, but we kind of take it with a pinch of salt. For £20 to £30 a night, you're pretty lucky.
Do you like an almond? Wow. Look at this. This is outside. It's actually outside. What is it? Is it an outside shower? Oh, a toilet. What is this place? Oh my goodness. Oh. Is it nice? Oh, there's a fan. Oh, that's quite nice. Nice master room. And it looks like it comes with a shower room in there. Oh, that's nice. Looks clean.
This is me and Nakhai's bedroom.
You want to be in this one?
Yeah.
It's like the living area, I suppose. There's a TV. Yeah? Oh, and you guys have got a nice double bed as well. And a fan.
I can't cool down.
Dad can't cool down because there's no aircon in this part of the house, so he's cooking in
And I
this
just
part.
had a cold shower.
So he's just had a cold shower, but what are we looking at that's quite basic? So this
It's like a kind of makeshift sink on a rack.
makeshift sink that he's trying to wash up in, and then you want to see the stove that he's trying to cook his lunch on. A lot of the places we've rented have had this. They have had this sort of one stove thing. That's your counter space.
Where's that chopping board that you had? There's Dad's chopping board. There's your chopping board. You've obviously got a fridge freezer, which is okay. And then we've got this little sort of makeshift thing here with a sink and a toaster.
And it's because they don't have gas running through to everyone's houses as if it was part of the mains. So you have to have gas canisters in every single house that you replace when the gas runs out. So gas is not a preferred choice of cooking. They normally have like a one electric ring. But
And what else have you found the struggle with being in a kitchen like this, or just?
when you're cooking for a large family, you need at least 2 stoves, like 2 rings, gas rings. You need a separate oven or a microwave, and we don't ever get that.
We get a rice cooker. We normally get a rice cooker and some form of hot water.
Yeah.
We don't get many plates, so there's never any knives. So you'll have some forks. I don't know how many forks we get, and we've got enough cups.
They don't use knives in Asia.
They don't use knives in Asia, so it's worth having.
Not very often they do.
We haven't seen many knives when we've been renting out properties.
Zoom out.
This is our house. It's quite nice.
Skyla?
It's a nice house. Skyla's found the remotes. Oh, this is huge, this house. Kitchen. Right. Tea, coffee, Milo, rice cooker, kettle. It's a proper hot thing. 2 big sinks. Stove, gas stove. This is the first Airbnb toilet that I've seen that's like this. A squat toilet. What have you found? Your room. Is that your room?
These are 3 bedrooms.
Oh look, 3 beds.
And you can get in each other's bathrooms. You can go in each other's rooms. Watch this.
A double bed here.
Me and Kobie.
Is that an ensuite there? There's a room in here. There's one thing that we have noticed from the apartments that we have rented out. They are always clean. The bedding, the house itself, and all the towels that are provided, they're very, very clean. What you may notice sometimes is inside the cupboards or the wardrobes, or even just in the apartment itself, sometimes they can smell a little bit musky or kind of mildewy, and I think it's generally down to the humidity in Southeast Asia, and it also maybe they haven't been rented out that much as well. So once we've lived in a place for a couple of weeks or so, we've had the windows open, we've been cooking food, it's got the smell of all of us, and you're showering and washing and cleaning things. It tends to freshen up. So I always feel like give a place a chance when you first move in, because it's generally not dirty. I mean, if it's dirty, that's a whole nother story. But from our own experience, these houses have always been very, very clean and really comfortable to be in. I really enjoyed this place. They've had everything like washing powder, toothpaste, shampoo, oil, salt, pepper, everything you need when you're that you don't need to buy. It makes it really helpful if you're only staying somewhere for a couple of days. It's nice that they have all of those things supplied. And it's got a cute little balcony. Towels are supplied, nice clean new towels if you need extra pillows. And a fan in every single room. There's own bathroom and shower. What tends to happen is we wake up really late because we're up really late. So we go out for dinner and we hang out, we go to street markets, and we do a lot of the things in the evening when it's cooler. But that actually means that a lot of the time we are then stuck in the house or a resort or wherever we are for the majority of the day when it's too hot to go outside and you just need that aircon. When you're a travelling family and you're moving around a lot, what you'll find is it's cheaper to stay in an accommodation for a month or over. It will always be cheaper on Airbnb and sometimes on booking.com. And actually you can sometimes speak to the owner direct, which is a bit naughty, but you can speak to the owner direct and work out a deal.
It's best to use the platforms like booking.com and Airbnb, because you've obviously got protection if anything goes wrong. So, you know, at your risk be it. But it is always cheaper to stay longer. So if you stay somewhere for 2 weeks, it's going to be the same price generally for a month. So I would always go for a month in each place. Or if you're just passing through like we were, a couple of days in each, because we were just passing through. Another good thing is when you have these houses, you rent out these houses with the locals, it's so nice to actually live with the locals. So at the moment we've been spending a lot of time with our local community, and there's a lot of Indian, Chinese and Malay people here. And they're really hospitable, really helpful and really kind. I mean, this is one of the safest places I've ever been. One of the things I tend to look for when I'm looking for accommodation, first of all, it has to be location. You have to make sure you're close to amenities like shops and public transport. I mean, you can get grabs pretty much from most places, but sometimes if you live too far out, they won't come out. And you'll have problems getting a grab to pick you up and take you anywhere. So you have to bear that in mind. Then when we get to the property, I'll generally look at things like the cleanliness. So I'll check all the bedding first, the towels, I'll look at the facilities. When I'm looking at an advert, I check to see if there's windows. It's really important to have a property that's got some sort of ventilation, windows, some natural light coming into the property, because it can be very depressing if you're in a place that's like a dark box. Like I go straight to the beds and I look at the sheets and make sure the sheets are clean, make sure the towels look clean. And kind of look at the cleanliness of a place. When Nadeem will look at the facilities, so have we got a washing machine in this place? Have we got aircon? Have we got fans? And what have we got within the house that will make us comfortable?
What I screwed up on with this place is I thought there was Wi-Fi, because I just thought it was a given wherever you go. There's no Wi-Fi here, so this is where our local SIM cards in our phones always help us out. Always have a local SIM card if you're staying in a place for more than 2-3 weeks.
Lots of these apartments and condos come with swimming pools. This one didn't. Again. Is it?
18 of how many floors?
30.
Wow.
Kitchen, washing machine. Oh, what's wrong? What was wrong? Wait, I will choose. He said it first, Kobie. Wait, it's okay. It's okay, Nakhai. We'll sort it out, don't worry. We're going to sort it out. We're going to do a vote who's going to go there. Here's the apartment. This is our view. Right, so you've got a double bed there. So there's 2 sharing in every room. Oh, it all comes with an ensuite. Oh, all comes with a little ensuite as well. And all we've got is a pan, a hob, one hob, kettle that we don't use because we've got this water thing here that boils and gives you cold water. Rice cooker, which he bought for us, thank goodness. And we brought our own toasty maker because there's no toaster here and we quite like toast, so this makes really nice toast actually. Nice toast. But then we got here and we bought this in Thailand. And as you can see, it's not the right plug. Cute little thing here to put onto it. Luckily we're only staying here for 2 weeks, so can't wait to just hurry up and move on from here. I'm not even going to unpack. I'm just going to leave my cases here. Hungry, I'm hot. I'm in this crusty place, crusty old rundown place. You want to sleep there now after all that argument? After all that argument, all those tears about, what was you crying about when we first got here? What was you crying about?
I wanted to go at the top bunk.
And how much did you cry about going on the top bunk? A lot.
Medium.
Right, and then you said to Kobie, it's okay, I'll sleep on the bottom bunk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And now what you saying to me? Now what you wanting to do? What do you want to do now? I'm pulling your face around like Play-Doh. He wants to sleep in this room, in this bed. After all that, I need to eat. I need to eat.
I need to eat.
I need a shower. Oh, I don't want to talk about people's beds.
Okay.
You can all do one. You can all do one. I'm going to lock myself in a room. I don't drink these are the days you feel like a bottle of wine. Quick, Dad's here. Dad's got the food.
Subway!
You got everything?
Keep it in the paper. Meatballs, yeah.
Yep, this is mine.
One crisps on the side, or over the leg.
My teeth lost.
Let me see. Oh! Your tooth's gone. Where is it?
It's somewhere in there.
It's somewhere in where?
In there.
It's somewhere in the suitcase?
Yeah.
Why? How did it fall out in the suitcase, Nakhai?
I pressed that
You pressed the light.
and
Yeah.
then it just disappeared.
It just disappeared.
Cause this one's not wobbly.
Well, no, because it's gone now. Made my tea with a fork because there never seems to be any spoons in these accommodations. Is it all right?
Yeah.
What time did you wake up?
10:10.
And what time was your meeting?
10. So that can't keep happening.
I hope you like this video. As you can see, there is tons of options for large families here in Malaysia that are cost effective and not too expensive. So next we'll be going to look at Kuala Lumpur, Johor Bahru and Singapore. Yeah. So we'll let you know how we get on. We'll also document the accommodations that we stay in there. If you have any questions or need any help at all from us while we're looking at accommodations throughout Southeast Asia, do get in touch and let us know what you'd like to see more of. And don't forget to subscribe and give us a follow, and we will be with you soon. So have a great day, and love from the Arshads.